Well, good morning. Happy Wednesday. And wow, rough couple of days. Monday got taken out, so hit the $250 limit of my loss limit for my account, setting those parameters to make sure that I don't want to overtrade and blow my account. And then yesterday, totally hit the $250 loss limit. So that's kind of a bummer. We can kind of see here my balance is down to 49,482. So we're going to be ultra patient today in our trading and wait for the setups to come to me. Yesterday, I totally um, got chopped up in that 5 minute range, thinking that I knew what direction we were going to go. Waited, where went back and tested the 1 minute range and started moving away. So I jumped in, and then it hit the bottom of the 5 minute range and reversed out on me a couple of times. So that's a bummer. But today we're going to wait and be patient. We do have, I think, news at 11 today. So things might be a little rangy this morning. But if we look at our daily candles, we had this big candle down, 2 days up, and so far we're in a down for today. This could just range for a minute before it breaks higher or lower. So we're gonna be open to that. So take a look at our. So this is so far our daily. It's kind of down. We haven't broke the low of yesterday though, and our 4 hours candles here are down. So we could come down to this. Here, let's mark out our highs and lows from yesterday. We're still kind of in this range. We've gone up, pull back, up, pull back, and we've just now broke the 8 to the downside. We broke the 20 to the downside on the 4 hour. We're gonna clear some of our guys here. And now, oh no, how about we there we go. We're gonna take this one out, and these out. There we go. Now we're gonna put back in our daily high and low so we kind of get an idea on what our targets might be today. We might come down, touch this low, and go all the way back up, or we might break below. We've got the 11 o'clock news this morning, so that could play into what we got going on. So everything right now is to the downside. So let's hold our 15-minute. Right. And we're our opening range right now. All right, let's go on. Our tick, I don't have it on this screen. You can kind of see it over here. Our tick has just pushed way down to that red. And we know what happened when we did that earlier this week. Let's see. See, we did it here, and we ranged. And we just touched it, so we might be a rangy sort of day today. All right. Let's go back to this screen. Let's get our 1 minute range. And wait for our 5 minute range. All right. All right. There's a big candle to the upside. Our VIX is breaking the structure a little bit. Kind of ranged all night last night. Got a nice little VIX range here. And we really want to blow out the bottom or the top. See what happens. So I'll show you what I'm looking at. I boxed around this range right here on the VIX. So we either want to start closing outside of this box to the upside or the downside to kind of give us an idea on which way we're going to go. All right, we're almost getting our 5-minute range here. Our tick is below our advanced decline line. Advanced decline line is way low, so we might do one of these today and kind of fade up. Our vol is above 0, so we're getting some good upside pressure. We got some downside pressure on the advanced decline line, and we're sitting below 0 on the tick, hitting 0, and we just broke below this piece right here. So I think we're going to go up, keep going up. But we got to wait. 1, 2, 3. So we're on our 4 minutes. This is our 5-minute range. Right, here's our 5-minute range. Hopefully the audio is going this time. I looked at yesterday or Monday's stream, and for some reason the audio didn't work the whole time. So kind of a bummer. You know, you click one little button. All right, what I'd like to see is move back to the 8. So let's I'd like to see a move back to the 8, chop around, and then on my VIX, I'd like to see a little range happen right here, and then a break out of the range to the upside, and then jump in. All right, here's our 5-minute range, and we're breaking outside of it. we go. We're going to get our little range on our VIX. All right. Just gotta wait for it to come to us, right? Like right now, we're getting overextended to the upside for my liking. I don't want to get in right here and then ride the pullback back. So we just gotta wait for a pullback. Get some tunage. And wait. Of course, I get chopped up on the last 2 days, and we just rip today. Yeah, I love the market. Gotta love the market. All right, let's see if we can get a range back to this part. Right, well, can we get a pullback? Ran out of coffee this morning. Had to hit the Starbucks. Not my favorite coffee, but it'll do in a pinch. All right, are we gonna get us a little range back to the 8? All right. Let's get a pull back to the 8. That would be fantastic. So here's our low and here's our high. So we haven't broke either side of it yet, and we're still kind of like messing around in the middle here. Oh. Well, this might be our pullback. We can touch the 8, start moving away. That would be fantastic. Our target might be London high, Asian high, or we might just create a lower high here and fall off. But this is a lot of pressure. Our ball is still above 0. We're getting a good shadow on our advanced decline line. 15 minute. Let's see what happens. See if we can get a nice touch to the 8. I do like how we're not dropping way low, although our tick is now below 0. All right. Let's see what we get here. I'm just gonna put it in a position, see if we can get the next leg of this up push. Looking for about 30 points. Give me 60 bucks and get out. Oh. If the VIX doesn't start breaking that range, I will be out. It's not breaking the range, so I might grab 20 bucks here and wait for the next candle. All right, we just broke on the VIX, but we're coming back in. So I'm gonna take my dollars right there, grab 70 bucks, and wait for the next one. I'll show you why I jumped out. Oh no, you guys are watching that the whole time. Oops. All right, see this VIX right here? We were waiting for it to break. We were waiting for it to break the low and keep going, but it didn't. It broke the low and we jumped right back inside this range. So we did get a little push. We did get a little push here, right? We did get a little push here, but we didn't break our VIX range, so we might still come back. And so I just took a quick scalp as our VIX wasn't showing follow through. Still have good pressure to the upside. So have some good pressure to the upside on the tick. We're still trapped in this range on the VIX. Our advanced decline line's on our way back to 0, and our ball is here. So we might still be going up, but I really want this to break below and then start moving down again. So let's see if we can get that. Here we go. We're still above the 8, and our tick is breaking our little range to the downside, meaning we should probably be going up. So if I can get a clear break with some conviction on the VIX, there we go. See if we can get another 30 points. Break our high and keep going a little bit. Maybe to the top of that little node would be awesome. Come on, push. No, 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 no. You want to go higher. If we go to the bottom of this candle, I'm out. Come on, keep pushing. Oh, heading back into the range on the VIX. Darn it. All right. Come on, let's get some push. Come on. All right, we're not gonna get. I'd really like this to just go, right? Like that's what I'm looking for, and we're not. So maybe get a little bit more here. All right, I'm out. I can always get back into the top of this candle and keep going, but just don't want it to reverse on me. We're getting another range on the VIX. It's kind of opening it up a little bit. So there we go. Let's jump in now. See if we can get a pop to the upside. Come on. All right, now I'm just gonna lose all the money I just made a while ago because I'm an idiot and got impatient. Bummer. Of course, we're gonna go back the other way because I got in on the high. Come on, bulls. Well, I got $70 and I gave back 90. Yeah, love it. Sometimes I hate trading, folks. It's irritating. All right, let's see what we're gonna do now. Sit on our hands is what we're gonna do. Kind of hanging out in this little range right here, right? We did right up, and then we're trailing off. All right, what are we gonna do? All right, well. Man, the follow through lately has been crap. Like, we're gonna get a good push, and then we're gonna do nothing. Or we're gonna get nothing, and then we're gonna get more nothing. uh. All right. All right. Can we get a push? But because we have this big bar right here, this is gonna go and then come all the way back. Because, you know, that's what we do. All right, come on. Push, push, push. Get me to the top of the Asian range this morning. Come on, push, push. Give us another leg. Come on, push higher. Stop messing around. All right. Back to our 60 bucks. Let's see if we can get another little push and then another back to the 8 and then see if we can get us another little bit this morning. So why did we take this one? So we have this tick range here, and we broke back in, and then we started staying under the 8, and then we started breaking below it, and I got in right on this candle close here, which ended up being this push right here to take us this far. So, and that was this leg of this here. So what we're looking for is like this rangey range, and then breaking outside of that range on the VIX should give us conviction for the move outside. So that should give us, so I got in right here, and that pushed us to here, and I got out, which was that lower leg of the VIX. So I think we're still about to go up here, and we're just, I got out just before the high of yesterday, because you never know, because like we're here, we could just reverse all the way back down, and I don't want to get back all the money that I just made back up, right? So we went up 70 bucks, we went down $90, so down 22 bucks. We got a negative 22 on the account, and then we went back to positive $64. So see, like we're here, and we're starting to make this pullback, and we could just fall off, right? Like we could just totally go right up to yesterday's high, and then bam. I feel like we want to take the Asian high, but I have seen us not like go right up to it, not do it, and then rip all of these stops to the downside. So I mean, take a look at this range right here. This is yesterday. This is today. So we went up, test the bottom, high, came back down, high, came back all the way to the bottom, and we're at the high again. We could come all the way back down to the bottom. So oh, it's like watching paint dry, folks. We are on the VIX here, trapped in this little range again. Might break above and start going this way if we start going to the upside. Ooh, we're about to break out of this guy. So if we do start going to the upside, we could see a nice downside move. Still not interested in a downside play at the moment, but we'll see. So we could get this downside move. We're getting a couple of topping tails, right? Going up, went up, got knocked back down, went up, got knocked back down. If we start breaking lower, we could hate range days. Oops. VIX is breaking out of that range right here. Starting to move down. Our tick is hanging out around 0 and starting to push underneath. Now we're at the bottom of this range, and our VIX is sort of heading back to the other range, but we'll see. I still think this was fine right here, because we had the pullback to the 8, we had the push, and then we got out, right? We pushed up, we pulled back, we got back in thinking it was going to go higher, but it didn't. It ranged, and then we got out quick, and then we got back in on this change of like, if you notice, like, all these candles are small, and we got in on this big candle right here, and we rode it up for a little bit. So I still like the entries that we had today. It's a bummer that we're only up $64, but better up 64 than down 250 at this point. Still got a little while on stream today, but I'm fairly, not certain, but I'm fairly skeptical of any real trades for the rest of today, because look at this, we got this cone happening here now, right here and right here, right? So we could go up, we could come down, we could go up, we could come down and roll over, and I do not want to be in this mess. The only way I would really do it is if our VIX commandingly breaks this low right here. I would be back in on the upside. But with these topping tails, that gives me pause. So with these topping tails right here, that gives me pause. If you've noticed, I've missed a few of my transitions here. I'm kind of working with a third screen today, playing with that opportunity. So I'll get better at this. "38 seconds on this 15-minute candle. All right, what are we gonna do here? We also have some really ugly looking moving averages, right? Flat, up, tangled now. This one's coming up. 8's coming down. The 8 is between the 20 and the 50. I don't like it. I'd love to see this turn and move back to the upside, pull back to, and then grab the continuation. That would ultimately be a great play. And that would be a great play if this turns to the upside. The VIX makes a range as it moves in and then breaks out of that range to the upside, or sorry, to the downside, and then we continue up. So right now is not a good time to take a trade. Alright, well, what are we gonna do? We're still in a range on our VIX. We're still in this ugly range here on the 15-minute. We've got the cone of loss here on our 1-minute. Or the cone of pain. How about that? The cone of pain. That's what I should do. right, well, what I don't like is, see this push right here? See that push right there? We're still stuck in this cone right here on the VIX. So although this looks like a strong move, we're not getting a lot of movement here on the volatility, meaning this is likely not a real move. Or we would start seeing this start closing below and pushing lower if this was a real move. Now, it could be a real move, right? But I'm skeptical. So. Our 8 is still between the 50 and the 20. So we're not interested. Right. We got about 10 more minutes on stream today. I don't know. I'm not super optimistic that we're gonna could also look at this as a channel. Our VIX is still hanging out in this range, even though we're kind of moving up a little bit. All right. Are we going to break this little trend line and keep moving down right here? So this trend line here, I'm gonna keep going this way. I don't know. We're still trapped in the VIX range. Actually, we got a couple of ranges here. All right. Well, our 8 is passing back along above the 20. All right. Still trapped in the VIX range, and we're kind of in this big old range right here. All right, well. Still trapped in this little range on the VIX. All right. This is an ugly range right here. Up, range, push up, push down, range, push down. Our VIX is trapped between these two ranges. Tangled up MAs. No clear direction. Ugly. Probably a good time to stay out, folks. All right. Well, I'm going to end the stream now because I don't foresee us taking anything in the next 4 minutes, and I got to get ready for another meeting. So we'll talk soon, and we'll see you on Friday morning. Have a good day. Good luck trading.